Just about to get started, and on the hill, the big righty, Zach Wheeler.
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off, I can promise you that.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And that misses. And we're underway here this afternoon. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. There's the strike. Fouled off. He was late.
Sit him down. Strike him out.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at first with no outs here. Stays alive.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Sit him down.
Fly ball to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
James Wood getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
On a line. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
The 0-1. That one pulled foul. Backed off the plate that time. Ground ball right side, could be two. There's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And on the hill in this one, Mackenzie Gore. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Little chopper rolls foul. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. On the ground, and that's just foul. And down on strikes. One gone here.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Here's Turner now. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy. And
time now for the Phillies lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Bryce Harper in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Misses inside. 2-1.
2-1.
Fastball for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one back. Gone! Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Fans expect Bryce Harper to do something special every time he comes to the dish, and he didn't disappoint there. knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Castellanos. First pitch just misses. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Gets it to first, and Castellanos is out. And that is the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Second inning set to go. Up now for Washington, Josh Bell.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And a foul ball. Bell measures 6 feet 4 inches, 260 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1 ball, 2 strike.
That one to first. Harper steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 7th, catcher Keibert Ruiz.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. There's a strike at the knees.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
He goes down looking. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail here 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here comes Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Gore back to work. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
In the air, left field. Wood sizes this one up. 1 away.
Batting 6, left fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler at the plate. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Check swing, called strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Here comes Real Muto, and that one wrapped foul. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and Real Muto is out. That's out number 3. Nothing across here this half. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. On to the 3rd inning, and now up for Washington, Jose Tena.
Jose Tena.
First offering, and it just misses. Just missed. And that one is inside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And now it's filled up.
Careful.
On a line out towards center. Nice grab on the run. One down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field, someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Jacob Young in the box now. No balls and a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
On the ground to the left. Boom. Throws out to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for Washington, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
So the batting order turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And that's outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Got him. Nets go down 1, 2, 3. Offense held in check there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. This to third. Fair ball.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out. And that drops in for a strike. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Just missed.
1-1.
Two outs. And 1-2.
Well, that's today's style of
ball,
baseball
two
right
strikes.
there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
And that's
Ball two.
downstairs. And that's ball 2.
Two strikes.
That one missing inside.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Trey Turner next to bat for Philadelphia. Started after it, appeal to third, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they still lead it 1-0. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. In the air, left side. Kepler brings it in. And there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Left fielder
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
1 out, runner at second. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He hit into a double play his first time up. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 1-0. That's down and in.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering, with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 3 balls, no strikes. Josh Bell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that's in for a strike.
3-1.
Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound.
Now
But,
batting,
you know, his confidence should
designated
still be
hitter,
high
Josh
enough
Bell.
to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Wood on second. Low at first. 1 gone. Outside low, and it's 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next pitch is outside. To short, could be two. Over to stop for one. And their second double play of the day will end the fourth.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here in Philadelphia,
Leading
John
off
Sciambi and
for
Chris
the
Singleton
Phillies.
with you. And leading off the bottom of the
Shortstop,
fourth, Trey Turner.
Come on now, Phillies.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side
Now
right
batting,
there, but he
the
didn't
first
spin
baseman,
off of it.
Bryce
That's the key. You still
Harper.
have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So here is Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. And there's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That
One
one's
ball,
upstairs,
one strike.
ball one. Nobody out, runner at first.
Ball two.
Next offering is downstairs.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high
batting,
fastball.
the
It used to be
right
that
fielder,
a lot of
Nick
pitchers didn't like to throw it
Castellanos.
because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And a foul ball. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
In the dirt. Off the mark there. And now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Way out front for strike two.
Okay.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and
Third
now with
baseman,
runners on
Kelly.
first and second,
Go.
they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result. Could use a ground ball here.
No strike.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this. Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Runners at first and second with one gone. And delivers outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. Now batting Max Kepler.
Now batting
Struck out
left
swinging his
fielder,
first time.
Max Kepler.
That one off the mark. Ball one. 2 on, 2 outs.
Two and oh.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Garcia to first, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We played 4. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. Ready now for the
Leading off
5th
for
inning.
Washington,
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Let's see it, Philadelphia.
Wheeler back to work. That's in there. That's strike one.
You know, these Nationals need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. Struck out looking his first time. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
The Phillies leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. And ball one. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. That one missed.
Strike.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Tenna stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Base hit, and that extends the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
And now, Jacob Young. First time up, he grounded to third. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Young, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. Tenna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a strike. Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now it is JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Outside with a breaking ball. Got him swinging.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
This is Bryson Stott, a single his first time. And a curve is down and in.
Booga never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
That's outside. Now 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Come on now, Phillies.
And that's outside.
3-1.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Now batting.
And digging in
center
for Philadelphia,
fielder,
Brandon Marsh.
Marsh.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First pitch misses.
Oh, he's got to be
1
pretty
ball,
proud
no
of this
strike.
outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Check swing, no appeal.
2
Nice
balls,
job to keep
no
the
strikes.
hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Come on, Phillies.
And another ball. And there's the strike. Slapped foul. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball. Abrams on the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play. Phillies down in order. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Washington,
And the batter will be the shortstop,
C.J.
Abrams. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
And that one is in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one hit to right. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. He is singled and he is flied to left.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Nats trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging, making 7 strikeouts for him. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now the left fielder, James Wood, 1 for 2. That's in there. 0-1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. And that clips the inside corner. Movement in the bullpen. Lucas Sims looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Brixey also throwing. There's a strike. Next offering is outside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely
Now
an
batting,
individual performance you
shortstop,
want to flush. He just hasn't looked very
Turner.
comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Turner, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Whoa.
Good eye right there.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Let's go, Phillies! Yeah, way to go, Big Phil. All right, let's go, Phillies!
Out towards right center field. Cruz moving under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
And now here is Harper. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Ball one to Bryce. There's a strike. And a strike in there. The other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any
Now
better than
batting,
that.
the
I love the
designated
approach he
hitter,
had
Josh
right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here's Josh Bell. 0 for 2 in this one. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
The
for
left-hander
Phillies.
on now, Matt Strong.
Number 25.
These are the spots relievers
Matt
really
Strong.
make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now Luis Garcia.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's in there.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
So the tying run at second. Hammered on the line, base hit around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and this game is
Up
tied
next
in the
for
7th.
Nationals,
Big
catcher,
RBI
Keibert
for him right there.
Ruiz.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Strong checks over to first, and he's back. Right through there for a strike. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jose Alvarado, the left-hander, up and throwing. Kirkering getting cranked up as well. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Up and in, 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw comes into third. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third.
Hey, as a
Now
former
batting,
center
third
fielder, I'm
baseman,
feeling pretty
Jose
good right now.
Jimenez.
That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Jose Tena now at the plate. Just
Oh,
missed.
That's a ball.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Hit in the air, center field. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, all even at 1 apiece. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Derek Law.
Now pitching for Washington, number 58, Derek Law.
Here's Nicholas
Leading
Castellanos.
off for the
He's 0
Phillies,
for 1.
right fielder Nick Castellanos.
Fought off foul. And that misses off the outside edge. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And now it's Alec Bohm. This one in the air, right field. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder Max
Kepler stands in for the Phillies. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
There's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next pitch is inside. Now 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Now
Orion
pitching for the
Kirkering.
Phillies, number 50, Orion Kirkering.
Jacob Young
Leading
digs
off
in
for
now.
the Nationals,
Now, this
center
guy,
fielder
a
Jacob
player
Young.
that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jordan Romano, the closer of the staff, is throwing. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Hauls it in, 1 away. C.J. Abrams, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
1 strike.
Hit on the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Zips it across. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, right fielder Dylan Cruz.
And here is Dylan Cruz. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Kirkering, 23 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. That one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Close one, doesn't get the call, and the count is 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Now pitching for
Back
Washington.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
47.
bottom of the 8th. Jose A. Ferrer. Here's JT Realmuto. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
This one popped up right side. He's got it, and there's one down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Stop. In the box now. Take strike 1. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Zach Brixey up and loosening in the pen. One down, base is empty. Inside, and it's 1-1. And there's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's down and in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right through there for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find his zone.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
So now a pinch hitter, Weston Wilson. Runner on first with 1 down for him.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Foul ball, still 0-2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. and a miss. He struck him out. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Schwarber in the box, lays off for ball one.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Line drive, caught. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. One runs in, runner around third. Save! It's 3-1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Out! And that will end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jordan Romano.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Wood, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And a good start to the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Next to hit, Nathaniel Lowe. That one finds the zone. Strike one. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Tying run at the plate. That's outside.
That's away.
2-1. And a slider misses down and away. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The tying run at the plate. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
They're not ready to go
Now
home
batting,
quite yet.
designated hitter Josh
And now
Bell.
the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Makes the catch, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman Luis Garcia.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Next offering upstairs.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 1-1. There's the strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Wood around third. To the plate, and he's out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Nationals turn to a pinch runner, Ahmed Rosario. Last chance for the Nats in this one, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. And that is out of play. Two on, 2 outs. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Romano is just 1 strike away. That one down the line. Jump throw, and that is the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.